The government has been working round the clock to ensure all the necessary assistance are provided to those severely affected by the latest weather disturbance. Here to give us an update about the steps being taken by the Marcos administration is the Department of Interior and Local Government Secretary Jonathan Victor John Vic Rimulya. Good evening, Secretary Rimulya.
It's Juanito Victor, not Jonathan. Good evening to all of you.
Good evening, Secretary John Vic. Sir, what provinces are currently being hit hard by the severe tropical storm Christine, and what is the Chief Executive's directive to you and to the governors as well?
Well, the hardest hit yesterday was the Bicol region and up to the Barm area. Today, the hardest hit were Region 4, specifically Cavite and Laguna, where now in totality of the Philippines, over 1 million families have been affected with, let me get an exact number. I have the exact number here. With 5,097 evacuation centers and 160,000 plus families already inside the evacuation centers. The President has directed to exert all efforts necessary in order for relief efforts to arrive. However, we are hampered by the current situation of the floods, especially in the Bicol region. Cavite is also hit hard, especially in the coastal areas of Noveleta and Rosario and parts of General Trias. But I think that it is being handled as we speak. The President has also instructed that standby field hospitals be ready in case that the hospitals especially in the Naga region cannot handle the current load. As of present, we have made an accounting of the hospital beds capacity, and it is still within capacity of the province. The DOH is on standby to airlift the hospital there, as well as the relief goods from the DSWD.
Secretary Rimulya, speaking of beds, what are the field medical hospitals ordered by the President, and where are these?
These are here in NCR. We have 3 of them, which are accredited by the United Nations as field ready. They are tested already, and they are of international standards. We're actually one of the few countries who are already ready with these hospitals, and we have to commend the DOH for preparing these.
Secretary John Vic, how many evacuation centers are there currently, and can you tell us the number of individuals who are presently staying in these centers?
As of last count, there were 5,097 evacuation centers with over 166,000 families already occupying them. However, we must state that more than 1 million families were affected by these storms, and that's not a complete accounting yet. That is only as of 7 p.m. As we speak, Laguna and Quezon are being hit hard by the rains, and we still have to get the full accounting.
Sec John Vic, can we ask what is the situation now in the affected regions?
The regions of Naga and up to the storms has already exited as of I think 6 p.m. The eye of the storm is exited off I think La Union and or Ilocos Sur. But the rain still persists in the areas, especially here in the areas of Region 4 and Bataan and Zambales. So we will have a full accounting by around 12 p.m. And I think tomorrow the relief efforts will go on full blast.
That's good to hear, Secretary. How about what is the government's main intervention now as we deal with this typhoon, Secretary?
Well, the main interventions are already in place. We have to commend the DSWD Secretary for preparing very well. The relief goods were pre-positioned before the storm happened. The only hindering factor really were the high flood waters, because that's why we couldn't get to them at a timely manner. However, this should serve as a lesson to all of us to prepare our budgets for next year to have a readiness program. In this kind of situation where history has taught us lessons over and over again, we must be ready all the time, and we must have the physical capacities present even before the storm hits. So my department is looking into pouring a lot of resources into disaster prevention and mitigating efforts before for the next year's series of storms.
Good evening, Secretary Remulla. This is Princess. Assalamu alaikum. We would like to know also, on the other hand, what specific instructions did President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. give you?
He instructed me to get a full accounting of what is happening in all the local government units. Our field offices have been in touch. He also asked me to make sure that the intervention of the national government is put in a timely manner. We must commend the OCD. They've been doing a great job. Also the DPWH, also the Department of Health. Everyone is working together as a team, and we have to commend all the secretaries for doing a great job.
That's nice to hear, Secretary. Now, can we say that the government has also provided assistance to almost everyone who needs help?
Everyone who needs help will get the help. Unfortunately, to say now that they have gotten it is an overstatement. As I said earlier, we are hampered by the high flood waters, but we assure everyone that anyone who needs help will get the help, and everyone who deserves the help will surely get it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the update, DILG Secretary John Vic Remulla. Have a good evening.
Thank you.